Welcome. In front of me is an Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and today I'll be going over unboxing along with So let's pop it open right away. I do want to point out we have a nice little pull tab at the bottom, which, unlike anything that Samsung does with these kind of tabs, this holds in one piece and comes off without any kind of problem. Now inside here we get the box inside of a box. Okay. Opening it up, we have the actual watch itself, which is looking pretty nice. Now, I think this is aluminum frame, but just kind of trying to guess at first glance. Anyway, and here we got some paperwork, and we got the charging puck, though there is no cable for it, but it's a Type-C, so you shouldn't have much of a problem of plugging it in, as literally every phone nowadays has Type-C plug. So, okay, so you should have a cable like that already lying around. Now there is one more thing in here, which I didn't grab. There we go. Or maybe even two. Let's see. Anything else? Nope, that's empty. So here we have our strap. Oh, holy crap, that's going to be absolute nightmare to get it out of here. Oh, there we go. It's going to be a little bit easier. Okay. Okay, there we go. This doesn't really want to come off that easily, but yeah, finally. So here is the watch. It's booted up, which I'm pretty sure is going to be the bottom button, but knowing my luck, it's most likely not. Oh, it is. Great. So, all the information that I'm going to be giving you is straight from the Amazfit website, listed by themselves, so it should be all correct. So let's start off with the display, which is actually pretty nice right here. Now that's an AMOLED display with a 1.5-inch size, and there we go, you can kind of see it. Have a scroll wheel for it as well. It's pretty responsive, as you can see, works really nicely. It's also a very big display, being 1.5 inches. And resolution wise, we're looking at 480 by 480 pixels. So display here is actually superb. Now moving on, build wise, it's a very thin watch, or maybe not very thin, probably maybe a little bit misinforming it, but based on the size, how wide it is, it's actually doesn't seem that thick, though it's still a pretty chunky watch now that I look at it from a side. And just to kind of take a look at my watch, which is a much smaller one, that's a 40mm Samsung Watch 7, I think. Literally the one before they made a squircle. So, in terms of thickness, I'm not sure, but I think mine might be actually thicker. Let's actually place it side by side. Oh, they're about the same thickness. Okay. So this is about the same thickness as my Galaxy Watch 40mm, and as you can see, in terms of size difference, we're looking at a pretty substantially bigger watch itself right here. The screen on this watch seems to be the size of my entire watch, so it is a pretty decent kind of real estate that you have right here to deal with. And with that real estate, you actually get some interesting features. So I should probably start off. This device price is just over $200. Not exactly sure how much. Let's quickly do a conversion of that. That is going to be $235 at a current exchange rate on the January 12th of 2026. So just a little bit over $200, which is a pretty decent price for a watch that offers a decent kind of experience, I would say. Build-wise, it's solid. Now, if we take a look at what we get obviously the typical workout modes that you'd expect from a watch that is primarily designed for fitness, right? But another thing that is very neat right here is the built-in maps that the watch itself has, and let's see if they are the same kind of thing as the active max head. So I need to quickly go through, just kind of looking up for any info. Amazfit, where is it? Oh, for goodness sake. So we have a dual band GPS in here by the looks of it. So obviously because it's using GPS, you shouldn't need internet connection, as this will be going through GPS. Though I'm not really seeing anything. I'm literally reading this in Polish right now, so okay, I found it. So it does offer offline maps. So you don't need any kind of internet connection. You just need internet GPS connection, and you're good to go with your maps, which is a pretty nice thing, especially if you're like in the mountains where you might not have anywhere cell towers in the nature, but you will have a satellite connection to GPS, right? So you can still track every kind of workout and where you are with your watch without any kind of problem. Now, another cool thing here is that the device has built-in NFC, and you can use Zepp Pay for paying. Though I have never used it, so I don't know how compatible this is, like if you can add any kind of cards or stuff like that or whatnot. I'm primarily using Google Pay, but it looks like this only offers Zepp Pay right here if you want to pay with the watch as a contactless payment. So that's something that we need to actually look a little bit more into to check out if it works just by adding a card and you're good to go, or maybe a little bit more extra steps. But it's being listed right here for me when I'm in Poland, so it would appear that I can use it. The reason I'm mentioning that is because there are, for instance, smart bands, like the Xiaomi ones, and those do have NFC, but you can't really use it for contactless payments because that requires you to use their Chinese equivalent of whatever Google Pay would be. They have a completely different app, and that's the only thing you can use for that payment, and you can't really use it outside of China. So cool, it has NFC, you just can't use it really for paying. So here it appears you can. Now let's scroll to, oh no, they don't have actual like spec sheet. Oh no, I'm kind of disappointed. So I'll need to check out the battery life from the literal like picture basis that they have, like, you know, written down as their product description. For some reason they decided not to give you, or give me or us, a compounded tech information, basically specification list. So it claims that the device itself has 658 milliamps of battery and will work up to 21 days with a normal usage, and up to 33 hours with a precision GPS without needing to charge it, 33 hours with tracking your routes, which I guess that would be the same thing as GPS, not sure why it's written again. And doesn't really mention anything else, which is a bit disappointing in terms of battery life, obviously. The reason I'm pointing that out is because for the Active Max, which I have right here, and just to kind of give you a side-by-side comparison, so this is Active Max, which is, I think it's a plastic build, though actually it could be aluminum here as well. Size-wise, the screen is the same. It has just a little bit of a kind of build quality, and I do want to compare these two because they are very close to each other, with the only difference is the Active Max is actually cheaper. And it seems like they offer about the same kind of experience, just build quality is different. And it has this neat design right here for the watch strap. So you can see it just kind of holds it in, and you can move it up and down. If you have small wrist, you will know why this is pretty nice. If you have chunky wrist, then you probably don't really give two craps about this. But for me, with these little sticks for hands, yeah, this is a pretty nice feature because the strap actually won't be protruding like to the side and then down. You can actually just angle it and, you know, get a nicer kind of fit around your or my tiny little wrist. So anyway, this one actually could be a better option if you're looking for a watch like this, as on paper they are about the exact same things. They have the same kind of screen resolutions and all that stuff. Both have NFC and payments. Both have GPS. And on top of that, I know for a fact that this one had more battery kind of information in terms of how long it lasts. So considering they're about the same in terms of the display and all that stuff, I presume battery life could possibly be very close. Let me quickly go back to make sure. Because this specifically said that the device will last 25 days in a typical usage. So there is a couple days difference. Now, with couple days difference, you can roughly apply it to this one in this case, as they are very close in terms of, as far as I can tell, what they offer in terms of features, about the same. Battery-wise, this one seems to have a tiny bit better battery life instead of 21, 25. So this will also trickle down to this watch having smaller battery life for other things, which would include things like intensive usage being only 13 days instead of 25 like this one has. Sorry, this one has 13 and 25 normal usage. So this, I would presume, gets you heavy usage of 12 days maybe. With always on display, probably 9 days. I'm just basically subtracting like a day here. With constant GPS usage. Now this could vary between these two watches. This one supposedly has 64 hours of continuous GPS usage. Now, like I said, this one has a little bit of a better battery life, so this could be 60, maybe even 55, I don't know. So take that with a grain of salt, but it still should be plenty enough of battery life for intensive GPS tracking. Like, you don't really need to be tracked for 3 freaking days or track your routes for that long, I would presume. And lastly, in terms of battery life for this one, again, it offered GPS and music for 22 hours. Continuous GPS and music. So I presume this one will have something less, maybe 20, 19, maybe even less than that. But still, considering you would be using this device for literally like constant usage of listening to music and all that stuff and GPS, that's probably more than you would ever need. Now, one thing that I do want to point out, which I didn't really see listed in here, but I'm gonna do quick. Yep, it's not listed. So this watch, being more expensive, it doesn't have integrations with other applications, for instance, like Strava, Training Peaks, Komoot, and Relive, which this one does. This one is cheaper and has support for other third-party applications. Probably the one that I have used and know of is, for instance, Strava, which is pretty nice. Now, considering these devices are not Android Wear OS, you don't have access to Play Store. Therefore, it would obviously would need to come with the watch itself already baked into it, unless the actual thing has its own store. Let me quickly see. Okay, there is nothing about stores, so I presume, yep, that you cannot download additional applications if they are not like included. So if you want to have incorporated Strava support, then like I said, this one might be a bit better. For what it offers, it seems like this one is actually just a bit better while also being cheaper. But I don't know if I'm maybe missing something. I do want to just clarify this. The listing of like what this offers right here and going through their official website is not the best, considering they have this, you know, showy way of displaying all the features with a lot of pictures and fluff, with a lot of bullshit text, right? And they're lacking the crucial thing, which is, you know, spec information just listed neatly without bullshit, you know, sentences and useless fluff for them. Like, it has 480 by 480 pixel amazing retina display that will give you absolute clarity and stuff like that. I don't care. I can see it's AMOLED 480 by 480, right? So I don't need that additional amazing clarity and stuff like that, right? So unfortunately, we don't have much information listed like that. So I could be missing something. And to be fair, it's not my job to basically go through an entire booklet of information written in a fluffy way to figure out what the watch offers. It should be neatly presented just one by one with a spec info. So I could be missing something from this watch. But if I'm not, then this watch, I believe, will be better fit, as it's the same size, offers better battery life and more features in terms of incorporation to fitness applications. The only difference is this watch is a little bit bigger. So you can see in terms of thickness, it's just a bit thicker. And also, build quality wise, this seems to be primarily aluminum all throughout. So frame back right here with obviously the little glass where we have sensors. While this has aluminum frame by the looks of it, glass back, plastic back, and well, the glass right here for the sensors. But both of them charge with the same kind of charging pack. So anyway, that about sums it up.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to pair this watch with the Android phone. So first thing we need to do is to turn on our watch, and you can turn it on by pressing and holding the lower button. Keep holding it until you see the Amazfit logo on the screen. If the logo doesn't appear after some time, try pressing and holding it again. And this time it appeared, and as you can see, and the watch is turning on. So once you see the logo, you can release the button, wait until the watch is done booting up, and now you should see the list of languages if the watch is not paired with any phones. So find the language you would like to use on your watch and then tap on it. And the information here basically tells you to download and install the Zepp application, which we're gonna do. So go to the phone you want to pair your watch with, make sure you have the internet connection and Bluetooth enabled, then open the Play Store, tap on search on the search bar and type in Zepp with 2 P's at the end, and then tap on search. You should see this application, tap on install, and let's wait until it's done installing. Okay, and once the application is done installing, you can tap on open. And here you will need to log in into Amazfit account. If you don't have one, you can always tap on sign up to make a new account and then use it to log in. I already have one, so I'm gonna tap on login, enter the email address and password. and then tap on login. And if the password is correct, it should log in without problem. Like this. And after you log in, you will see the home page. Now you can tap on device and here select watch. And if you don't have the required permissions allowed, tap on got it and allow the required permissions. Like this. After that, the camera app will open, and basically what you need to do is to tap on the check mark right here to see the QR code, and now you can scan the QR code with the phone. So basically you need to point the phone's camera on the QR code on the watch. And once you scan the code, it will start pairing. Tap on allow. Tap on the check mark on the watch. You can adjust the font, the text size on your watch, and then tap on the check mark. And the watch is already basically working, it's ready to use, but we need to finish the setup. So tap on next. And here we can enable some permissions. This is useful, for example, notification access is useful for the notifications. So if you want to receive the notifications from your phone on your watch, you will need to allow the notification access. You don't need to use it, basically, it's not mandatory, but if you want to receive the notifications on your watch, allow the permission. If you don't care, you can skip it. I'm gonna allow it for the sake of the video. Next, we have the turn on Bluetooth calls. This is useful if you want to use your watch to start the calls, pick them up and stuff like that. If you don't care, you can skip it. If you want to use this feature, tap on enable and allow the required permissions. Next, we have the calling all contacts rather. You can skip it or enable the permissions. And then we have the SMS sending using voice commands. If you want to use it, allow the permission. If you don't care, you can skip it. Then we have the calendar sync. This is useful for the notifications from the calendar about the events and stuff like that. Again, you can skip it or enable it. And finally, the weather location. Skip it or enable the location. Oh, also the app background activity permission. Basically, it will exclude the app from the battery optimization settings. So it won't automatically close the app and it will be running in the background. And this is useful mostly if you want to have the interrupted, not interrupted, basically get the access to the notifications instantly, basically from your phone. But because sometimes if the app is closed and it's not running in the background, you might not get the notifications on your watch or something might not be syncing correctly. But if you leave it open in the background, it should work fine. But it's not mandatory. You can basically test it if you want to. You can skip it or enable it. And if you tap on go to settings, basically you need to find the battery optimization whitelist and tap on enable and allow. Once it says excluded, you can go back. And here we can select the preferred side for the buttons. We have right and left. Basically, if you select left, it will rotate the screen upside down and you will need to use the watch other way around, basically. And then we have next, preferred select app view, preferred how the app menu looks like. Basically, we have grid and list view. You can connect your watch to the Wi-Fi. You don't need to, you can skip it. But if you want to use the Wi-Fi network, tap on that network. Select the network from the list, enter the password. And then tap on connect. And if the password is correct, it should basically connect to the network. The Wi-Fi is useful if you want to download apps, install apps, and download additional watch faces, anything that requires internet. And it's basically faster if you use the Wi-Fi than, for example, send it via the Bluetooth from the phone to the watch. Then we have done, and now you should see the device page. On it, you should see your Balance 2 XT, and of course, the watch should be ready to use. And you should see this icon in the control menu, basically showing you that the watch is connected with a phone. Okay, and that's how you pair this watch with the Android phone. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to pair this watch with the iPhone. So the first thing you will need to do is to turn on your watch, and you can turn it on by pressing and holding the lower button. Keep holding the button until you see the Amazfit logo on the screen. I don't know if I missed it, so I'm gonna press and hold again. And now we have it. And once you see the logo, you can release the button and wait until the watch is done booting up. In the meantime, we can go to our iPhone. Make sure you have the internet connection and Bluetooth enabled. Once you do, open the App Store and tap on search, tap on the search bar and type in Zepp with 2 P's. And then tap on search, and you should see this application on the list. Tap on the get button to download and install it. Now you can go to your watch, wake up the screen, scroll through the list of languages, find the language you would like to use, tap on it, tap on the check mark, and you will see the QR code on the screen, which is needed for the pairing process. So right now we can leave the watch alone and wait until the application is done installing. Once it's done, we can tap on open and to open it. And in the app, you will need to log in into Amazfit account. If you don't have one, you can always make a new one by tapping on sign up right here, fill in the data, then you can use the account as to log in basically. But I already have an account, so I'm gonna tap on login, enter the email address and password. Okay. And now we can tap on login. To log in, and after you log in, you will probably see some pop-ups about the permissions. This is the location permission. It's not required, but if you want to use some features like automatic weather and stuff like that, you will need to allow it. Then we have the Bluetooth permission, and this one is required if you want to pair the devices together, so allow it. And we have also notification permission. It's not required, but we can allow it if you want to see the notifications from your iPhone on your watch. So let's allow the Bluetooth. Remember, this one is required. Then I'm gonna tap not now, and you should see the homepage of the app. Tap on device, tap on watch, and tap on agree. Tap on allow, and you will see the camera app open. And basically what you need to do is to scan the QR code from the watch with your iPhone. So you need to point the iPhone's camera on the watch, and once you scan the QR code, it will start connecting the devices. And we can basically wait until you see some pop-ups again. Tap on pair, allow or deny the permission for the notifications, tap on the check mark on the watch, you can adjust the font size if you want to, and then tap on the check mark. Then you can tap on next, and here we have some setups like permissions for the calling contacts. If you want to enable it, tap on enable and allow the contacts. If you don't care, you can tap on skip. This is useful if you want to start calls from your watch, basically, on your iPhone, of course. You can tap on enable and add the contacts right here. You can tap on select contacts, add one or multiple if you want to, of course. And then you can see we have another permissions for the calendar this time. This is useful if you want to see the notifications about the events from your calendar on the watch. If you don't care, you can skip it. If you want to allow it, tap on enable and allow the full access. Then we have the preferred button position. Tap next, and then preferred view of the, or preferred style of the app view or app menu. And finally, we can connect our watch to the Wi-Fi network. If you don't care, you can skip it. If you want to add it, tap on add network. Or rather, we're not adding the watch to the Wi-Fi network, we're adding the Wi-Fi network to the watch. My bad, that sounded wrong. Basically, you can connect your watch to the Wi-Fi. And basically, you can do it by tapping on one of the networks. And if it's password protected, you need to enter the password. And then we can tap on connect. And if the password is correct, it will say connected, and you can tap on OK. Then we can tap on done, done, and you should see your Balance XT or Balance 2 XT on the device page. And if you wake up the screen on it, it should be ready to use. And that's how you pair this watch with the iPhone. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to set up Amazfit Balance 2 XT for the first time. So the first thing we need to do is go over and install the Zepp app for our watch. So we can find it on the Google Play and the App Store. So now all that's left to do is go over, go to search, and search for the Zepp. Now after we click search, we ignore the sponsored apps, we go straight to this app right here, click downloads, and as you guys can see, now it's downloading. So I'll see you guys in a second once it downloads completely. Now it's installed, so let's open the app, and here in the app we will need to create an account or log in. So here I will choose the login option, but if you click sign up, all you have to do is enter your email address, enter password, and the verification code right here. Then make sure to agree and then click sign up. Now I'm going to click login, and here I will use a third-party account, which is Google. Here we have the email address and the password, so pretty standard procedure. So I'll choose an account and I'll see you guys once I do everything here. Now we are signed in. Here I'll dismiss this information. We need to go over to device, and here we need to choose a device. But first we need to make sure that our device here is enabled. Select your language, and here you need to scan a QR code. So here we have it. Now let's choose a watch here. Click on got it, and allow Zepp to find the watch. Now make sure to allow it to take pictures and record videos. And here I have to aim at the device. As you guys can see, now we need to allow the Zepp to connect to our Amazfit. So the way we do that is just allowing access to contacts and call logs, clicking pair, and now it's pairing. Here we need to tap on the check mark on the watch, and it should take less than 10 seconds. So the first thing is we need to choose the text size now. You guys can adjust it however you want. And as you guys can see, device initialization is complete. We can click next, and here enable notification access so you get notifications on your watch. And here we need to choose the Zepp app. So click allow notification access, click allow, and here we can leave this now, enable Bluetooth calls, and now enabling all contacts, so we can access our contacts from our watch. Here we can enable SMS using voice commands and enable calendar sync. So whatever you create on your phone, it will be synced to your watch. We can click enable, click allow, and weather location. Make sure to select precise here and while using the app. Now we want to enable app background activity permissions. So let's go over to settings. And it's done automatically. Now here we need to select the button position. So we either wear button on the left or right. So of course it's on the right here. So we're gonna choose this one. Depends on how you wear your watch. Now we can click next, and here select the app view. So grid view or list view. From our personal experience, list view is much better because it's much clearer. And on the grid view, you need to actually know the icons, but here you can just scroll and find the app that you're interested in. Now we want to set up our Wi-Fi, so we're going to click add network. And here set up the Wi-Fi. So I'll choose this network right here. Let me quickly enter the password. Now it's connected, so we can click got it. And here it's loading. So here we have a tutorial on how to use the watch. And now we can click done. As you guys can see, our device is ready to use. We can click done here, and here we have everything. So now our device is completely set up, and this is how you guys can set it up for the first time. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to turn off this watch. So to turn off this watch, we need to press and hold the lower button right here and keep holding it until you see the power menu on the screen, which takes at least a few seconds. And once you see the power menu, tap on the power off icon and then tap on the check mark to confirm. And the watch will turn off. And basically that's how you turn off this device. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to turn on this watch. So to turn on this watch, we need to press and hold the lower button and keep holding it until you see the Amazfit logo on the screen. If the logo doesn't appear for a longer period of time, you can always release the button and press and hold it again. Sometimes it just doesn't start for some reason. You can just press and hold it again, and at some point you should see the Amazfit logo on the screen. And once you see it, you can release the button and wait until the watch is done booting up, which takes at least a few seconds. But here we have it, we're in the system now, and that's how you turn on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to update firmware on your Amazfit Balance 2 XT. So first, we want to open up the Zepp app right here. And after we open up the app, we want to go over to device. Here in device, we want to scroll down until we see general right at the bottom. And here we want to click on system update. As you guys can see, my version is the latest for this watch, and it's 2.14.0.1. But if there's a new version, then this is where you guys can find the installer. Here you will see the button to update it, and then your watch will simply update to the newest version. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to use interval training mode on your Amazfit Balance 2 XT. So let me quickly enter the password. What you guys want to do is go over and open up the workout app. So the workout app is right here at the top. Now here you want to select an activity. So we're going to choose the outdoor running, and here you want to click go, then click go again.
Start workout.
And as you guys can see, here we have the warm-up. Here we need to define the warm-up, training, rest, and sets. And then we will be able to basically change our intervals. So that's how you guys can do that. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to force restart your Amazfit Balance 2 XT. So first, what you guys want to do is hold this button right here at the bottom on the right side for 10 to 12 seconds. Now keep on holding it until the screen goes black. Keep on holding it even if you see those icons. And now the screen went black, and here you will see the Amazfit logo pop up, and after that you can let go of the key. So now we are waiting. I heard the vibration, we got the logo, and now I can let go. So as you guys can see, now our watch is force restarted. We did not touch the screen, and that's how you guys can do that. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to soft reset this watch, basically restart. So to restart our watch, we need to press and hold the lower button and keep holding it until you see the power menu on the screen. Once the menu appears, you should see two icons. We have power off and reboot. We want to restart our watch, so tap on restart, tap on the check mark to confirm, and wait until the watch is done rebooting, which will take at least a few seconds, I would say. And as you can see, we're back in the system now, and that's how you soft reset or restart this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to change the vibration intensity level on this watch. Let's start by opening the settings on our watch. You can do it by pressing the lower button to wake up the screen, then press it again to open the menu. Now scroll through the menu, find the settings icon, and then tap on it to enter the settings. In settings, find the option called sound and vibration. And once you find it, tap on it, of course. Here, look for the option called vibration intensity. It's going to be at the bottom of the menu. Tap on it, and right here we can adjust the vibration intensity by tapping on the minus and plus buttons. And once you're done adjusting, you can press the lower button to go back to watch face. You just need to press it a few times. And that's how you change the vibration intensity level on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to activate water rejection mode on your Amazfit Balance 2 XT. So first, what you guys want to do is swipe down to the control center. Now here, you guys need to look for the icon of a droplet. So now tap here. And as you guys can see, we need to mind the direction of water rejection and keep the speaker port of the watch facing down when ejecting the water. Now it is ejecting the water. It was a bit loud because it's due to those noises. That's how the water is ejected, but that's how you guys can do that. So this is just in a click of a button here. You guys can find it in the control center. And if you do not have it, then you guys can always hold your finger here, then click on the plus icon and find this one and add it. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily perform a soft factory reset on the Amazfit Balance 2 XT. So first, what you guys want to do is go over and go to the settings. So tap on this button right here at the bottom on the right side, and here go to the settings. So after you go to the settings, what you guys want to do is go over to system. So the system is at the bottom. Now here we have the system, and we want to go to factory reset also at the bottom. Here we want to confirm our factory reset. As you guys can see, however, you can choose to retain the following items. So you can keep local music, you can keep the map, app store apps, the watch faces, and workout histories. Now, after you're done, you can click on confirm, and that will basically perform a factory reset. So that's how you guys can do that. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to set up Bluetooth calling on your Amazfit Balance 2 XT. So first, what you guys want to do is go over to the settings and then Bluetooth. So I'm already on Bluetooth. Let's click here. Now go to information on your device. And once you do that, you will have use for, and here you have the phone calls. So make sure to enable it. Make sure to enable contact sharing too. And now what you guys can do after that is go over into the Zepp app. So this is the app for our watch. And here we need to go to device. And now in the device application settings, we need to scroll down to phone. Here we need to make sure that we enable Bluetooth calls and make sure to have the access to contacts. And as you guys can see, that's it. You're all set up and your Bluetooth calling is working. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to use the Find My Phone feature on the Amazfit Balance 2 XT. So here we have the watch. Now here I have the phone, but I'm gonna hide it. So this phone goes well under the radar. And now what you guys want to do is go over to the control center, and in the control center find an icon like this. So this is an icon that will basically make us find our phone, and when you press it only once, then it will locate it. Yes, it is in that direction. Now what you guys can do is click here, and it is very, very loud. That's why I put my phone away, because it was just so loud that I didn't want to destroy your ears. But the fact is, this function works and it can find any phone. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to force restart this watch. To force restart our watch, we need to press and hold the lower button and keep holding it until you see the Amazfit logo on the screen, which will take about, I would say, 10 or 15 seconds. So keep holding the button. And once you see the Amazfit logo on the screen, you can release the button and wait until the watch is done booting up. And the soft reset or force restart is useful, for example, if your watch is unresponsive, something is not working on it properly, or basically it's frozen or something like that. You could try to force restart it, and hopefully it will solve your problems. Okay, and as you can see, we're back in the system, and that's how you force restart this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily enable redshift mode on your Amazfit Balance 2 XT. So first, what you guys want to do is go over into the settings. So click the button at the bottom and go to settings, and here you guys want to go over to display. Now in display, you guys want to go over and find the night display, and here you guys can enable it. As you guys can see, it minimizes eye strain in low light conditions, and it enhances our visual experience in dark. So it looks pretty weird now because I have the lighting, but this basically helps a lot. Here you can auto enable it. You can schedule it from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. for an example, or you can change it. So you guys can change it to, let's say, 11 p.m. to 5 p.m. And now this is the time of our redshift mode. So that's how you guys can set it up. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment. Then I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to check the battery level on this watch. So we can check the battery level on this watch in a few ways. The first way is to do it on the watch face, because some of the watch faces display that info. So if you wake up the screen on your watch, for example, this watch face does display the battery level, but you can always open the watch face menu and look for something that shows you the battery level. For example, this one doesn't. This one does at the bottom. So if we apply the watch face, it will show the battery level, or maybe not all of them, but most of them do. So find the watch face you like and you can apply it, and you can check the battery level whenever you like. Another way to check the battery level is to open the quick panel. So basically, when you're on the home screen, you can swipe down from the top of the screen to open the quick panel. And here we have the battery level. In one of the icons is basically the battery level, shows you the percentage. And then you can press the lower button to go back to watch face if you want to. And that's how you check the battery level on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to measure readiness score on your Amazfit Balance 2 XT. So first, what you guys want to do is wear your watch during sleep. So you need to wear it, you need to be very careful with it. Now, I would recommend wearing it somewhere in between here, and make sure that whenever you grip it, that it's very, very, very tight. So, enough of that. Here we have the watch. Now, after you wear it to sleep, where would you find those settings? So, you can open up the app, and here we need to go over is the HRV app right here. And this HRV app will give you a score of everything. So you can see the sleep, you can see your breathing quality, and you will see all that upon waking up with the watch. So that's how you guys can do that. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to customize control center shortcuts on your Amazfit Balance 2 XT. So first, what you guys want to do is swipe down to the control center. And here, if you want to customize the shortcuts, then you can go over and hold your finger until you enter edit mode. Now here, as you guys can see, we got two pages. We can add something by tapping on the plus icon. And also, once you add something, you have to re-enter the mode. Now we can add everything, but the limit is 2 sides. But here, you can reorder those. So for example, I want to move Wi-Fi to the first page. Let's say the first slot right here. Now we got the Wi-Fi here and everything is moved. And if we want to leave the edit mode, then simply press on this button right down here. And now everything is saved. Everything is changed. Our Wi-Fi is here. So this is how we can easily customize the control center shortcuts. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to our HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to change vibration intensity and patterns on your Amazfit Balance 2XT. So first, what you guys want to do is go over into the settings. So let's go over and click this button right here at the bottom to open up the app list. Now we want to go over to settings. So here we have them. Now we want to scroll down and go to sound and vibration. So it's right here. And now go over and here we have the vibration. So we have the crown vibration. Here we have the vibration intensity. And here we can lower it or make it higher by tapping on the plus or by swiping with our crown. So here we can make it less. And here what we can also do is go over here and change the vibrate for alert, for an example. And that's how you guys can easily do that. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to our HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to set up and use Zepp Flow. So Zepp Flow is your AI voice assistant. It can help you understand the watch more, and you can do a lot of stuff with it, like starting a workout, ending it, checking your heart rate during a workout, what is your pace, and everything else. So to set it up, what you guys need to do is go over and long press this button right up top here. And after you long press it, you will see that it pops up. How do I check my heart rate? Now it's listening. As you guys can see, it works just like that.
On your Amazfit Balance 2XT, open the heart rate app.
And as you guys can see, we got the result. So this is how our Zepp Flow works. All we have to do is go over and press and hold this button until you hear a sound pop up. And that's how you guys can easily set it up. This is how you guys can use it. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to set up morning updates on your Amazfit Balance 2XT. So first, what you guys want to do is go over into the settings. So open up the apps, tap on settings, and here in those settings, you guys want to go over to preferences. Now, let's click here and swipe down. Go to morning updates, they're almost at the bottom. And here you guys can enable them. So you can click here for the crown or just tap with your finger. Now, here we can set it up. You guys can check the content settings. Here you can customize the content of your morning updates. So you will see yesterday's activity, PAI, events, so your calendar, sleep, battery, and weather. You guys can also add something. And as you guys can see, here we can add the Zepp Coach and cycle tracking for females. So that's what you guys can add here. That's basically how you set it up. All it takes is just one switch. So that's it for the video. I hope this video was helpful. And if it was helpful, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to import and use offline maps on your Amazfit Balance 2XT. So first, what you guys want to do is go over and open up the Zepp app. Now here in the Zepp app, what you guys want to do is select the device at the bottom. Now swipe down until you see device application settings. And here we want to select the map management. Now, we wait for the map to load up. We want to download it. I'll choose, let's say, this terrain right here. And you can choose the base map, the contour map, the ski map. So you can disable the contour for an example and just use the base one. I'll download every single layer. We just click download here and select Bluetooth because it's faster. And now what are we doing is we're waiting for it to download and decompress. So I'll see you guys in a second once it's done. Now the map is downloaded. You just click on the check mark here. And what you guys want to do is, if you want to use it, then you need to start a workout. And after that, you will have your map. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to change menu view on your Amazfit Balance 2XT. So you guys can choose between the grid and the list style. I currently use the list because it's easier for me to see the apps. Now, if you guys want to go over and change that, you need to go to the settings first. So here we have the settings. Now in those settings, you guys want to go over to preferences. So swipe down to preferences. You guys can also use this. I just don't want to cover the screen. And here you guys have all the settings. Scroll down to app view. And here you guys can change it between grid and list. So now we are on the grid view and this is how it looks like. So of course you guys can use something like this. And yeah, you guys can customize it pretty much however you like to. Let's go back to the grid. Now here you can make it smaller, bigger. It's totally up to you. And it's up to your preference whether you like the grid or the list more. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to manage app notifications on your Amazfit Balance 2XT. So first, what you guys want to do is go over to the Zepp app right here. So this is the app that is used for our watch. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to go to notifications and reminders and select notifications. Here, you guys can have fun with changing those options because here you can receive those notifications. So here you can manage them. You guys can also allow some of them, or if you do not want notifications from, let's say, AliExpress, you won't be getting them from, to your watch. So now you can also disable the useless notifications that you do not really need. And now you can even turn off notifications from Facebook. So now no one from Facebook would be able to get to you when you are only using your watch. So in notifications, you won't see anything. Now here, you guys can have fun and change those settings. And here you can also silence notifications using the do not disturb mode. Or only notify when the phone is locked. So that's how you guys can change it. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to set a screen lock password on your Amazfit Balance 2XT. So first, what you guys want to do is go over to the settings. So open up the settings app. It's right in the middle. Now go over here and then from settings go to preferences. Preferences are right here, and in those preferences what you guys want to find is, let me show you, off wrist lock. Now this is what we're interested in. Here we want to enable it and enter the new passcode. So make sure to enter the passcode that is not easy to guess. I enter 123456, so it's a very easy password to guess. Do not use the same password. Now, as you guys can see here, you can disable it. And of course, you need a password that you created for it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it's disabled and now you won't have to enter the password. But this is how you guys can set it up whenever the watch is on your wrist. Then you can enable it and then you won't need to enter the password. So that's it. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to disconnect from the Wi-Fi network on this watch. So the first thing we need to do is to wake up the screen on our watch, and you can do it by pressing the lower button. After you wake up the screen, press the lower button again to open the menu. Then scroll through the menu, look for the settings icon and tap on it to enter the settings. In settings, find the option called Wi-Fi and tap on it. Make sure that the Wi-Fi is enabled and wait until the list of networks appears. And as you can see, we have the network that says connected under it, which means that the watch is connected to that network. And if you want to disconnect the watch from the network, you need to tap on the network. And here we have this delete button. We can tap on it. And once you remove the network, it will basically remove it from the saved list. So basically it won't be saved on your watch anymore and the watch will disconnect from it. Because normally you have networks that are saved on your watch and the watch will try to connect to them automatically. But when you remove the network, it will not connect to it automatically anymore and it will disconnect from it immediately. So that's how you disconnect from the Wi-Fi network on this watch. And of course, later on, you can just reconnect if you want to. Okay, and then we can press the lower button a couple of times to go back to watch face. And that's how you disconnect from the Wi-Fi network on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to our HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to enable and configure always on display on your Amazfit Balance 2 XT. So first, if you guys want to set it up, then you need to go over to apps. So by clicking the button right here at the bottom. Now you guys want to go over to settings. And here in those settings, you guys want to scroll down to display and then always on display. Here you guys can enable it. So when it's on, then you will get a battery life warning that it drains your battery a bit faster and reduces its life. Now here you guys also have the always on style. So you guys can configure it right here like enable method and it's scheduled. So it will turn off at 6 p.m. but turn on at 7 a.m. So that's actually good. You guys can use the smart one or a manual one or just put it at all day. Now you guys can enable it and it's totally up to you. You guys can change the end time, for an example, to 2 p.m. and now it's on for 7 hours. So here you guys also have status indicators, so you guys can enable it or disable it. It's totally up to you. And that's basically how you guys can use the always on display. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription and a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT and I'm gonna show you how to connect this watch to the Wi-Fi network. So before we start, if you want to connect your watch to the Wi-Fi network, your watch needs to be paired with a phone via the Zepp application. And once the devices are paired together, we can continue. And now we can go to our watch, open the settings on it. So wake up the screen, press the lower button to open the menu, scroll through the menu and find the settings icon, tap on it. In settings, find the option called Wi-Fi and tap on it. And here, enable the Wi-Fi if it's disabled. The watch will start searching for the nearby networks. And here we have the list of networks we can connect to. So find the network you like, tap on it to select it. And as you can see, we need to enter the password on a phone. That's why your watch needs to be paired with a phone for it to work. So I'm gonna enter the password. And then we can tap on connect. it will start connecting, and if the password was correct, it will say connected under the network, which means that the watch is connected to this network now. And you can connect to multiple networks, and basically the watch should connect automatically to the one with the strongest signal strength. Okay, and once you're done, you can press the lower button to go back to watch face, and that's how you connect to the Wi-Fi network on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance XT2, and I'm gonna show you how to uninstall applications from this watch. So if you want to uninstall applications from your watch, you can do it in two ways. The first way is to directly on the watch, and the other way is to do it through the Zepp application on the phone that is paired with our watch. And I'm gonna show you the both ways. First, I'm gonna show you how to do it directly on the watch. Basically, you need to wake up the screen, then press the lower button to open the menu. Now scroll through the menu and look for the icon of the app you want to remove, then press and hold on it. You will enter the edit mode, and now on the icons that are on the app icons that are removable, basically, if the app is removable, you can uninstall it basically, you will see minus icons on them. So if you want to remove the app, you can tap on this minus icon, tap on delete, and the app will be removed. And then you can press the upper or the lower button to go back like this. And if you want to use the Zepp application, you open the app, tap on device, tap on App Store, tap on Mine, and here we have the list of apps installed on our watch. Tap on More, then tap on this bin icon in the corner, select the app you want to remove, then tap on Delete, and tap on OK. And the app will be removed from your watch. And basically that's how you uninstall applications from this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to use the Pomodoro timer on your Amazfit Balance 2 XT. So first, what exactly is a Pomodoro timer? It's an app or a timer that will basically help you focus on the stuff that you are working on. So it could be studying, writing, coding, or anything else. But this is basically a time technique. It's a method developed by the guy that just wanted to introduce a new way of productive work. So how to use that on your Amazfit? It's pretty easy. All you have to do is go over here, and here you have the Pomodoro timer. Now, you guys have the focus time, and here we can easily change that. So for example, you want to focus for 25 minutes. This is the traditional time that you use. And here, as you guys can see, D&D will be enabled, so you won't get any notifications. And after that, you will have a break for 5 minutes. So now you are focusing. After 25 minutes of your focusing time, you take a break for 5 minutes. And then what you guys want to do is start timer again. Then you will see how much time you focused each day, and that's basically how the Pomodoro timer works. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to record a voice memo on your Amazfit Balance 2 XT. So first, what you guys want to do is go over and open up the app list. So here we have the app list, as you guys can see, and we need to find voice memos. Now once you go into voice memos, you can click here, and as you guys can see, it's recording now. So we can go over here. Of course, we can check it out. So it definitely works. And this is how you guys can easily record something on your Amazfit. Now, if you want to transfer your voice memo from your watch to the phone, then all you have to do is open up the Zepp app right here, go to device, and go over, scroll down to device application settings. Here you need to select voice memo and click transfer. Now select this one and transfer to phone. As you guys can see, this requires connection to the watch via Wi-Fi, so we need to make sure that we are connected. Now we are enabling it, and we need to make sure that we are on the same network. Now we are waiting for it to connect. We can click OK, and now it's going from our watch to our phone. So that's how you guys can do that. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to track female health and cycle on the Amazfit Balance 2XT. So first, what you guys want to do is go over to the watches apps, and here you need to find an app with the cycle tracking. Here you guys can change everything. You guys can change your day, is it still in period, and as you guys can see here, we have the last day, so we can select that this was the last day. Now this is how it looks like. Here we can go to the settings and enable cycle prediction. So this basically tells us our fertile windows, the ovulation days, and predicted periods. And here you can have the period reminder, ovulation day reminder. And now after you go back, you can also view it in the mobile app. So now just get your phone and wait for the app to load. So we can click here. Here we have our cycles. As you guys can see, we have everything like previous symptoms. We can note it all. We can note the pain, bleeding, emotions. And of course, we also got the settings. So the period length, cycle length, the reminders, what we had on our watch. And that's basically it. So this is how you guys can set up the female health and cycle. And that's basically it. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to enable and how to disable the power saving mode on this watch. The power saving mode is useful if, for example, you need to keep your watch alive a bit longer. Basically it saves power, so the battery lasts longer. And to enable it, we need to wake up the screen. You can do it by pressing the lower button. Then you can swipe down from the top of the screen to open the quick panel. And on this panel you should see a bunch of icons, and one of them should look like this, like the percentage. This is the battery percentage, and you can tap on this icon. And here, as you can see, we have the description about the battery saver mode. It basically turns off some of the features of the watch to keep the battery alive longer. And we also dims the display and stuff like that. Then we can tap on the arrow right here to continue. You have all the descriptions what the mode does. And then once you tap on the check mark, the mode will be enabled. And you can immediately tell by the screen getting a lot dimmer. Also, it's barely visible, but on the watch face, you will see that there is this battery icon at the top, which indicates that the power saving mode is enabled. And if you want to disable the mode, you simply wake up the screen, open the quick panel, and tap on the battery icon again. It's barely visible on the screen right now, but there is this battery icon in the quick panel. Tap on it, and the mode will be disabled. You will even see the message that the battery saver mode disabled, which indicates that the mode is turned off. Also, the icon from the top of the screen will disappear, and the screen will not be dim anymore. It will be normal brightness. And basically, that's how you turn on and off the power saving mode on this watch. Thank you for watching, If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome! In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT and I'm gonna show you how to change the language on this watch. So we need to open the settings. To do it, press the lower button to wake up the screen, then press it again to open the menu. Now scroll through the menu, look for the settings icon and tap on it to open the settings. Here we have it. Let's tap on it. In settings, find the option called preferences. And once you find it, tap on it to open the menu. In the preferences menu, find the option called watch language. And once you find it, of course, tap on it to enter. And now you should see the list of languages on the screen. You can scroll through it, find the language you would like to use on your watch. And once you find it, you can tap on the language to select it and apply it. And after a few seconds, the language should be applied. You can also change the language through the phone application if your watch is paired with a phone. So I'm gonna grab the phone that is paired with my watch. Zoom out the camera so you can see the whole screen. Like this. And to change the language on our watch, we need to open the Zepp application. Actually, let me reopen it. Like this. In the app, we need to tap on device. Then find the option called device settings and tap on it. And here we need to find the device language. Tap on it. And now you should see the list of languages. Find the language you would like to use. Tap on it to select it and tap on OK. And the language should be applied. As you can see, it is working. And that's how you change the language on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to customize button functions on your Amazfit Balance 2 XT. So these are the long press actions. What you guys want to do is go over into the settings. So go over here and then click this button. You will go over to the apps, and here what you guys want to do is go over to the settings. Now scroll down to preferences, and after that you need to scroll a bit down. And here, what you guys can do is go over into the shortcut buttons. Here, you will have the long press upper button. So here you guys can adjust it. Like I currently have Zepp Flow. You guys can go for notification, workout, Zepp Coach. You guys can use anything like the map, weather, or biocharge. So here you can adjust practically anything. You can even use the flashlight for an example, and whenever you hold your crown, then you'll have a flashlight. So now, what you guys want to do is select something that you would like to have on this button. Here, as you guys can see, you also have the double pressed lower button. So it is this button right here. You guys can go over and select, let's say, the weather. And now whenever you click twice, you will see the weather. So that's how it works. You guys can customize those button functions pretty easily, and that's basically it. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to fix Amazfit Balance 2 XT not pairing or syncing. So here we have the watch. As you guys can see, here we have the phone. Now first, what are we going to do is we're going to turn off and turn on the Bluetooth on the phone. So go over to the settings of your device, find Bluetooth. For me, it's right here. And now disable it. So now we want to make sure that here we have the red icon. That means our phone is not connected. And now it's connecting. So Our icon is blue, so that means it's connected, so it's paired. Now, what you guys want to do is restart the phone if it's still not working for you. So for me, it's power button and the volume up button. Now I'm gonna swipe up to restart, and we're gonna do the same with the watch. So we're gonna hold this power button, sorry, the button on the bottom. Now let's hold it until we see two icons pop up. And here we click the second icon and click the check mark, so our watch is also restarting. So I'll see you guys in a second once both of those devices restart. Now after the restart on both of the devices, as you guys can see, what we want to do next is open up the Zepp app right here. And then you want to try and connect again. So for me, as you guys can see, I am connected, but if you guys are not, then I would recommend unpairing the watch right here and then clicking this plus button and just add the device, scan the QR code, and everything should work. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to unpair this watch from the Android phone. So unpairing could be useful if you want to connect your watch with different phone, for example, or you want to give it away to somebody or sell the watch to somebody. Basically anything that requires you to disconnect the watch from your account and your phone. And to unpair the watch, you can simply open the Zepp application on the phone that is paired with your watch. Actually, let me reopen it like this. And once you open the application, usually you will see the home page when you open it first time. Maybe not first time, but if it's fully closed and you open it, it should show you the home page. And here you can tap on device. Then you can scroll down and oh my bad, and you should see the unpair button at the bottom of the device page. You can tap on it. Then, as you can see, we have the warning about the data being lost, because if you unpair your watch from your phone, it will factory reset itself to the default settings. And you can choose to retain some data, and you have local music, maps, app store apps, watch faces, and workout history, and you can check the boxes next to the data type if you want to retain anything. So if you want to retain some data, check the boxes. And once you decide to unpair the watch, you can tap on unpair, OK, and then unpair. And the watch will start unpairing. It will disappear from the app and will start resetting itself to the factory default settings in a minute. Like this. So we can now close the app. And the reset should be complete quite soon, right now. And that's how you unpair this watch from the Android phone. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to change the screen timeout duration on this watch. Basically how quickly the screen turns off after you stop using your device. First thing you will need to do is to wake up the screen on your watch, and you can do it by pressing the lower button. After you wake up the screen, press the lower button again to open the menu. Then scroll through the menu and look for the settings icon. And once you find the settings icon, tap on it to enter the settings, of course. In settings, find the option called display. And once you find it, tap on it. And here look for the option called screen on duration. Select it. And right here we have different durations. We have 5 seconds, 8 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, 25, and 30 seconds. Select the one you like, for example, 15 seconds. And then you can press the lower button a couple of times to go back to watch face. And now my screen should turn off automatically after 15 seconds of inactivity. So if I won't touch the buttons or the screen for 15 seconds, it should turn off to save power. You can also change this through the phone application if your watch is paired with a phone. So we can move this to the side, bring the phone here. and zoom out the camera so you can see the whole screen of the phone. And on the phone that is paired with our watch, we can open the Zepp application. And the application, you can tap on device, you can tap on device settings, and here tap on display and brightness, then tap on screen duration or screen on duration. And again, we have durations, select the one you like, tap on OK, and the duration will change. And that's how you change the screen timeout duration on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to calibrate compass and GPS on your Amazfit Balance 2XT. So first, what you guys want to do is go over, and if you want to calibrate the compass, you need to go to the compass app. So let's go to the compass app. We need to scroll a bit down for it. And here we have the compass. Now we want to click here and we want to calibrate it. So just moving our wrist. I'll move it like that. So it's calibrated. It has to be raw ball. So this is how the calibration looks like. Now I'll quickly do that. So it's this motion right here. We want to calibrate it. It might take some time because it has to get everything. So we are moving it. And the calibration should be over soon. And now the calibration is done. As you guys can see, here we are at the north now. This is the west. And yes, this is how the calibration works for compass. Now for GPS, you need to go outdoors. So it has to be an open area. And after that, you need to start a workout using the workout app. So this app is right up here, and then wait for the signal lock. And after that, your GPS will be calibrated. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a password. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to customize watch faces on your Amazfit Balance 2XT. So first, what you guys want to do is open up the Zepp app on your phone. So this is the first thing we want to do. Now here in the app, we want to go over to device and then watch faces. Here, if you guys want to choose something, you guys can see it in free releases. Also, some of them are paid. So if you're willing to pay, let's say €2 for that, then you can. There's no one stopping you. Here, if you want to customize them, so you want to add portraits, complications, then you need to scroll down to customizable here. And you guys can choose every single face that is customizable. You can make it up to you. You can change everything, and I already got one. It's the red mecha. It looks like this. I think it looks amazing. But if you guys want to change the watch faces here, then hold on the watch and swipe left or right depending on where you got the face. So here, as you guys can see, we can go over and we can use this one for an example. But you guys can see this one is just not customizable. If you guys want to choose something that you can change, then you will see this pen at the bottom. And if you click this pen, that you will be able to change the heart rate to, let's say, weather. And here, battery to something else, like, let's say, readiness. And now it's all saved up. You guys can leave. And yeah, we got the temperature, we got everything. So this is how you guys can easily add and customize your watch faces. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to unpair this watch from the iPhone. So the unpairing is useful if, for example, you want to connect your watch with different device, or maybe you want to sell it, or you want to give it away to somebody. Basically anything that requires you to disconnect your watch from your account and your phone. And to unpair the watch, you can open the Zepp application on the iPhone that is paired with your watch. Actually, let me reopen it like this. And in the app, you should probably see the home page when you open it. Then tap on Device, and here you should see Balance 2 XT on the Device page. Scroll down through it and find the Unpair button. And once you find it, tap on it. And here you can see, as you can see, it gives you a warning about data being lost, because when you unpair your watch from your phone, it will reset itself to the factory default settings. But you can choose some types of data to retain, like local music, maps, app stores, apps, watch face, and workout history. You can basically check the boxes next to the data type you want to retain, and it will stay on the watch even though you reset it. So if you want to check some boxes, then tap on Unpair, OK, and Unpair. And the watch will start unpairing. Basically, it will disappear from the application and will start resetting itself to the factory default settings. As you can see, we have this tutorial here that basically we need to go to the Bluetooth settings. So close this, go to settings on your iPhone, tap on Bluetooth, and on the list of my devices, you will see Amazfit Balance 2 XT. Tap on the info icon next to it, tap on Forget this device, and tap on Forget device. And once it's gone from the devices, we can close the app, the settings, and as you can see, the watch is done resetting as well, which basically means that the process is complete. And that's how you unpair this watch from the iPhone. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to install applications on this watch. Before we start, if you want to install applications on your watch needs to be paired with a phone via the Zepp application. And once the devices are paired together, we can continue. And now we need to open the Zepp application on the phone that is paired with our watch. Actually, let me reopen it like this. And usually when you open the Zepp application, you will see the home screen. Now tap on Device to open the device page. And on this page, you should see your Balance 2 XT, if the devices are paired together, of course. And under the watch, you should see this watch faces and App Store categories. Tap on the App Store. And here we have the App Store. Basically, you can scroll through the list of apps, look for something you would like to install, and then you can install the applications. To install the app, you simply find one you like, you tap on it. Here we have the description of the app, the features, or basically the update story, and the size of the app, and if it's free or not. Basically, you have some basic descriptions and the screenshots from the application. And once you decide to install the application, you can tap on Install. It will start downloading and then transferring to your watch. And once it's done, you will see that the Install button will change to Installed instead of Install. Also, if you go to Mine, you will see the list of applications installed on your watch right here, my Amazfit Balance 2 XT. And if you tap on More, the app should be right here on the list. Okay, and you can install multiple applications if you want to. One thing to mention, of course, if you install the application and open the menu, the icon should be right here in the menu. So it should appear right here. Okay, and basically that's how you install applications on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to adjust the screen brightness on this watch. So, first thing we need to do is to wake up the screen on our watch, and you can do it by pressing the lower button. After you wake up the screen, you can swipe down from the top of the screen to open the quick panel. And on this panel, you will see a bunch of icons, and one of them should look like this, like the sun icon. This is the screen brightness icon, and you can tap on it to open the brightness menu. And here we can adjust the screen brightness by swiping on the slider. You can also turn on or off the automatic brightness. Basically, if you enable it, the brightness will be adjusted automatically according to the surrounding light around your watch. You can also disable it by tapping on the icon again, and if you change the brightness manually, it will basically turn off automatically. So set the brightness to the level you like, and once you're done, you can press the lower button to go back to watch face. If your watch is paired with a phone, you can also use the phone application to adjust the screen brightness. So we can bring the phone that is paired with our watch. Okay. Zoom out the camera so you can see the whole screen of the phone. A bit more. Okay. And on the phone that is paired with our watch, we can open the Zepp application. And in the app, you can tap on device. You should see your Balance 2 XT right here. Now tap on the device settings. And here, display and brightness. You can turn on or off the auto brightness, of course. And also you can adjust the screen brightness by swiping on the slider. Let me wake up the screen so you can see the changes. As you can see, it is working. Okay. And that's how you adjust the screen brightness on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily transfer music to your Amazfit Balance 2 XT for offline playback. So first, what you guys want to do is go over to the Zepp app, and here in the Zepp app, you guys want to go to device at the bottom. After that, you guys need to scroll down until you see device application settings and choose music from here. Now, you want to click on upload music, and I do have my file right here. And before you hit transfer, make sure that you are connected to Wi-Fi. Here you want to click transfer. Make sure that you're connected to the same Wi-Fi on both of the devices. Otherwise, you will have to do the second method. And as you guys can see, it's loading. Now we are connected to the same network. And as you guys can see, it's unable to connect to the watch hotspot. So we have to connect to it manually. So we're going to go over, we're going to copy the password here and go to the system settings. We're going to go to music transfer and then paste our password. Make sure that it is the same password. Hit save. And now we are connected, so we can go back. And now it's transferring the songs. So it is transferring our song, which is an MP3 file. You can get the MP3 files anywhere. You can download them off of YouTube. You don't need YouTube Premium for it. All you need is a third-party website, but you need to be careful when you're choosing one. So here, as you guys can see, it's transferring the songs now, and it should be done in less than 20 seconds. So I'll see you guys when it's done. So now one song is transferred. Now let's click here, and we can see that we got it in our music. So yes, it did transfer. Everything is working, and that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to change the straps on this watch. First we need to grab our watch and flip it around. And if you want to change the straps on your watch, you will first need to remove the old ones. And to do it, you need to find the levers on each of the strap. Basically, you have a lever right here and lever right here. And basically, to remove the strap, you need to pull on it towards the middle of the strap. And once you pull on it, you will be able to pull out the strap like this. And we can do this for the other side as well. So pull on the lever and release the strap. And here we have our straps and our watch. And this mechanism is quite simple. Basically, you have pin on each side of the strap, and those pins are usually locked in the holes on the watch. We have hole on each side basically. And when you pull on the lever right here, it kind of retracts the pin. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but it will retract the pin inside and allows you to pull out the strap from the watch. Quite simple, but also one of the best systems, to be honest, because it's simple and it works. Okay, and here we have our straps, our watch, and let's say you have new straps and you want to put them on. You grab the strap, you take the side opposite of the lever one, you insert it into a hole on the watch. Come on. Like this. Then you pull on the lever to retract the other pin and align it with the hole and release it. Sometimes you need to wiggle it around, and here it locked in. And then the other side the same. So you take the side opposite from the lever, you insert it in a hole on the watch, and then you pull on the lever to retract the other pin like this, align it with other hole and release it, and it will click in, and once it does, it will hold. And we have the straps on now. And basically that's how you change the straps on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to factory reset this watch by using the system settings on it. Before we start, a few things to mention. The first one is that if you want to factory reset your watch, make sure that the battery level on your watch is at least above 20 or 30%. Because if the battery dies during the resetting process, it might damage your watch. Another thing to mention is that factory reset is useful if you want to maybe sell your watch to somebody, give it away to somebody, or maybe you want to try to fix it, but be aware that sometimes, or rather not sometimes, every time you factory reset your watch, it will get rid of the data you own on it. So basically it will remove all of the settings and data, though you can retain some data on it if you choose to. And I'm gonna show you how, of course. Okay, so let's continue with the reset. To reset the watch, we need to open the settings, and to do that, press the lower button, like this, open the menu, and then scroll through it, find the settings icon, and tap on it to enter. In settings, find the option called the system, and tap on it, of course, and here, look for the factory reset. Tap on it, and as you can see, we have the information that all data on the watch will be removed. And like I said before, however, you can choose to retain some data. And we have different data types we can choose to retain: local music, maps, App Store apps, watch faces, and workout history. If you want to keep some type of data, simply tap on the check mark, or rather on the box next to it to check it. And once you check this box, the data will be retained when you reset the watch. And once you're done and you decide to reset the watch, tap on confirm right here. And it will start resetting, and after, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds, I would say, maybe a little bit more, the factory reset should be complete. And here we have it. We have the list of languages, which means that the reset is complete. And that's how you factory reset this watch, by using the system settings on it. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to set up Zepp Coach for running plans on your Amazfit Balance 2 XT. So first, open up the Zepp app, the same app that you used to set up your watch. Now go over to workout, and here you have my training plan. Now you can start a new plan, and I do have my plan right here. So you can start a plan here, and as you guys can see, we can click start now, and this is our running plan. So we're gonna choose the first option. Now the next step, as you guys can see, you want to confirm everything here. So I'll just click on OK. Make sure that you input your data here so it is accurate. and here you want to tell the current weekly running distance. So weekly, if you make around, let's say you're going for a 5-kilometer runs every day, then it will be around 30 to 49. Then your average pace, so let's say 5:30 for a kilometer, and now click on OK. And here let's say the full marathon, and click on OK, and let's put the best time, and let's say 3 hours and 52. Now let's click on OK and select your running training type. We want to go for, let's say, 10 kilometers, and here you want a start date and the finish date, so we're going to click on OK, and here set your goal time. Let's say we want to go for 45 minutes for 10 kilometers. Sounds a bit fast, but still you can select the training days. So I'll input, okay, so for 5 days per week as max. So long run day, we want to choose, let's say, Friday. Click on OK and then OK. And now here we can choose one now, so we can time and heart rate or distance and pace. So we can finish the setup, and as you guys can see, it's generating a plan for us now. We can view the details, and here we have our plan. So that's how you guys can set up the Zepp Coach for the running plans. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.
Welcome! In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to change the watch face on this watch. So first we need to wake up the screen on our watch, and you can do it by pressing the lower or the upper button. Once the screen wakes up, you should see the current watch face, the home screen, and you can press and hold on the current watch face to open the watch face menu. And here you can scroll through the list of watch faces by swiping left and right on the screen. Find the watch face you would like to use, and once you find anything that interests you, you can simply tap on the watch face to select it and apply it. I don't know, maybe for example this one. And as you can see, once you select it, it will be applied. If your watch is paired with a phone, you can also use the phone application to change the watch face. And there you have a bit more options. So if you bring the phone that is paired with our watch, zoom out the camera so you can see the whole screen of the phone. Okay, and on the phone that is paired with our watch, we can open the Zepp application. In the app, you should see the home page. Okay, fine, I have the permission. You should see the home page. Now we can tap on device, and here you should see your Balance 2 XT. Under it, you will see this category called watch faces, and you can tap on it. And here we have the watch face store. Basically, you can download additional watch faces on your watch. And to do that, you simply find the watch face right here in the store. Some of them are, basically you have different categories. You have, some of them are free. For some of them, you need to pay for, as you can see. So look for something you like. And once you find the watch face you enjoy, you can simply tap on it. Oh, no, this one. Maybe this one. You can tap on the watch face, you can tap on sync. It will start downloading and then start uploading to your watch. And once it's done, it should be applied. Like this. And if you just want to change the watch face between the, or from the watch faces that already are on your watch, you can tap on the main category right here in the store. And you have the list of watch faces installed on your watch. And you can find the watch face you like, tap on it to select it, and it will be applied almost immediately. Okay. And once you're done, of course, you can close the application. And that's how you change the watch face on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to track the amount of the calories burned on this watch. We can track the calories on this watch in a few ways. First way is to do it on the watch face, because some of the watch faces display that info. So if you wake up the screen on your watch, some of the watch faces will display the calories, as you can see. This one does, but for example, if yours isn't, you can always press and hold on the current watch face to open the watch face menu, and then you can scroll through the watch faces and look for something that displays the calories burned. For example, this one, I don't see, yeah, it does, right here at the top. So if you select it and apply it, here we have the calories burned. Another way to do it is to use the activity app and widget. To see the widget, you can swipe left on the screen, and here we have the activity widget. And as you can see, it shows me steps, but it's because the main indicator is set as steps. But you can open the app by tapping on the widget, scroll down, tap on settings, tap on goal settings, and here as a main indicator, select the calories, not steps, calories. Then tap on the arrow, set up the goal for your calories, and tap on the check mark. And now if you go back to the activity widget, it will show you the calories instead. And if you want to just check the calories, not set the calories as the main indicator, you can scroll down through the app, through the activity app, and right here at the bottom, instead of steps, you will see the calories if the steps are the main indicator. Basically, they switch places whenever you set the main indicator between steps and calories. Okay, and the last way to check the calories is to use the phone application if your watch is paired with a phone. So we can grab the phone, zoom out the camera so you can see the whole screen. And on the phone that is paired with our watch, we can open the Zepp application. And in the app, you will see the homepage, and here we can scroll down. And one of the widgets will be calories, and we can check it. And it shows you the resting consumption and the activity burned, basically burned calories as well. My bad. So resting and burned calories. And you can check daily, weekly, and monthly info. So you have more data than on the watch. And basically that's how you check the battery, not the battery, the amount of the calories burned on this watch. My bad. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to track the amount of steps taken on this watch. So we can track the steps in few ways on this watch. The first way is to do it on the watch face. Basically, some of the watch faces display the step counter. This one doesn't, I don't believe, but we can open the watch face menu by pressing and holding on the current watch face, and then we can scroll through the list and look for something that displays the steps. This one also doesn't. This one displays the calories. Calories. I don't see steps. Oh, this one displays steps, so we can tap on it to select it and apply it, and here we have the step counter. Another way to check the steps is to use the activity app and widget. To use the widget, you simply swipe left on the screen, and the widget will be here. Depending on which data type you select as a primary, you will see either the steps or calories here. But you can also open the activity app by tapping on the widget. As you can see, we have main indicator. You can select steps or calories, then set up the goal. And here we have step counter. And if you have, for example, calories as the main indicator, you can scroll down through the menu, and somewhere you will see the steps right here. So depending on what you select as a main indicator, it will be shown as a primary stat, but you can always scroll through the activity app or menu, and you will find other info as well. Okay, and the last way to check this is to use the phone application. So basically, if your watch is paired with a phone, you can always open the Zepp application on the phone that is paired with your watch, and there you will have more detailed information about the step counter than on the watch. And I will show you what I mean by that. So we can open the Zepp app on the phone that is paired with our watch. And in the app, you will see the homepage, and here you can scroll down and find the steps. And here you have the steps. You can tap on it, and here we can check the stats from daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly statistics. So you have a lot of more stats. You have also like weekly steps, monthly steps, goals, and stuff like that. So you have more stats here in the app than on the watch. And of course, once you're done, you can close the application. And that's how you track the amount of steps taken on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to enable the phone notifications for this watch on the Android phone. Basically, if you want to receive the notifications from your phone on your watch. Before we start, if you want to receive the notifications from your phone on your watch needs to be paired with your phone via the Zepp application. And once the devices are paired together, we can continue. And now we can open the Zepp application on the phone that is paired with our watch. And the app, you should see the home page. Now tap on device, and here you should see your Balance 2 XT. Now scroll down and look for the device settings and tap, no, not device settings, my bad, notifications and reminders, it's here. Tap on notifications and reminders, and then tap on notifications. And if you see this page and you see this warning message, it means that you don't have the required permissions allowed for the notifications to work. And you can tap on this warning message to allow the permissions. And keep tapping on it until it disappears basically and you don't see it anymore. And then you should see this page, and here you can change some settings for your notifications. You can enable or disable the option to silence the notifications during the DND mode on your phone. So if you have the do not disturb mode enabled on your phone, and the notifications will be silenced on your phone and as on the watch as well. If this option is enabled, then we have notify only when phone is locked. If this option is enabled and you're using your phone, the notifications on the watch won't pop up, but if you disable it, they will pop up anyway. Then we have the quick responses. Here you can edit the quick responses for the messages. Then we have the types of notifications, and we have incoming SMS and phone apps. And if you enable the phone apps, you will see the list of applications on your phone, and you can disable and enable the specific or notifications for specific apps. And how it works is basically if you enable the notification for the application and you receive the notification from that app on your phone, the notification will be forwarded to your watch. But if you disable it, it won't be forwarded to your watch. You will see it only on your phone. So customize this to your liking. And once you're done, you should be good to go. And now you should be able to receive the notifications on your watch. So we can go, for example, let me check something. Let me open the Discord. Yes, I am logged in. So we can send ourselves a message on Discord. And we got the notification on our phone. And if you wake up the screen on your watch, it should be here as well, which means it is working. And that's how you enable the phone notifications for this watch on the Android phone. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to download additional watch faces on this watch. Before we start, if you want to download additional watch faces on your watch needs to be paired with a phone via the Zepp application. And once the devices are paired together, we can continue. And now we can open the Zepp application on the phone that is paired with our watch. In the app, you should see the home page. Now tap on device, and here you should see the Balance 2 XT. Of course, your watch, I mean. And under it, you will see the category called Watch Faces. You can tap on it to open the Watch Face store. And here you have different categories of watch faces. You can look for something you like. And once you find the watch face you enjoy, you can simply tap on it. As you can see, some of them are behind the paywall and some of them are free. So I recommend to look for something. Maybe you're gonna find a good one for free. Maybe there's gonna be some good one and you need to pay for it. Basically, I recommend to browse. Let's find some random one. And once you find the watch face you enjoy, let's say this one, tap on it. And once you select the watch face, it will open the info page about it. Here we have the description. You have also recommendations. the file size, if it's free or not, and also the name of the author. You can favorite the watch face by tapping on this icon right here. And once you favorite it, it will be basically added to your favorite list on your account. So if you, for example, pair the watch with different phone, you can go to the favorite list and then reinstall it if you want to. Or if you reset the watch, you can also reinstall it. Basically, it will be easily accessible for you if you favorite the watch face and you won't lose it and you don't need to look for it again in the store. Okay, and once you decide to download the watch face, tap on sync. And after it's done, the watch face will be applied. It will also appear right here if you tap on mine on the list of watch faces installed on your watch. Here we have it. And you can basically change between the watch faces by tapping on one. But at some point, I believe you will run into a problem. Basically, you will run out of space for the watch faces and you will need to remove some. And to remove the watch face, you need to find this my Amazfit Balance 2 XT, tap on delete, and then find the watch face you want to remove, tap on it and tap on delete. And once you remove some of the watch faces, you should be able to install different ones if you want to. Okay, and that's about all, I think. That's how you basically install additional watch faces on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video. Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT and I'm gonna show you how to enable and how to disable the Do Not Disturb mode on this watch. So, first thing you will need to do is to wake up the screen on your watch, and you can do it by pressing any of the buttons. And once you wake up the screen, you should see the current watch face, the home screen. And you can swipe down from the top of the screen to open the quick panel. On this panel, you should see a bunch of icons, and one of them should look like the moon icon. This is the Do Not Disturb mode icon. To enable the mode, you can simply tap on this icon, and you will see the message Do Not Disturb mode on. The icon will get highlighted, which indicates that the mode is enabled. And if you go back to the home screen, on the watch face, you will also see the Do Not Disturb mode icon, which also indicates that the mode is enabled. And if you want to disable it, you simply open the quick panel again, tap on the icon again, you will see the message Do Not Disturb mode off, the icon will go back to the gray color, which indicates that the mode is disabled, and the icon from the watch face will disappear as well. But you can also make a schedule for your Do Not Disturb mode. Basically, it will turn on automatically and turn off automatically. And to do that, we need to open the settings. So we're gonna press the lower button to open the menu, then scroll through it, find the settings icon, there it is. Once you find the settings icon, tap on it, and here find the option called Preferences. And once you find it, tap on it to enter. And here find the Do Not Disturb, tap on it, and right here, as you can see, we have some settings for our Do Not Disturb mode. The first option is basically button to turn on or off the mode. But we have also this auto enable option, and we can tap on it. And here we have scheduled and manual. If you select manual, the Do Not Disturb mode, the schedule for it won't work. But if you select scheduled, it will enable the schedule, and to edit the schedule, you can tap on this arrow right here. And now we can set the start time, which is basically the time on which the Do Not Disturb mode will be turning on, and you can swipe on hours and minutes to set it. Then you have end time. Same with the hours and minutes, and the schedule should be set up. So basically the Do Not Disturb mode will be turning on at 10:30 p.m. and turning off at 6:30 a.m. You can also enable the Smart D&D option, and this option basically will try to detect when you go to sleep, and if you fall asleep, it will turn on Do Not Disturb mode, and when you wake up, it will turn it off. Of course, you need to wear your watch during the sleep for it to work. So you even have a description right here if you tap on the question mark icon. Okay, and that's about all, I believe. So we can press the lower button to go back to watch face. And that's how you enable and how you disable the Do Not Disturb mode on this watch. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily use Zepp Pay on your Amazfit Balance 2XT. So first, what you guys need to do is go over to the apps. Now go to the Zepp Pay, and here in the Zepp Pay, first we need to enter the password. So we want to create a passcode if you do not have one for the off-wrist lock. And now, as you guys can see, all we're doing is entering the password. Now we can enter the Zepp Pay, and now we can click the select button to open it up. Here we need to hold it near reader to pay, so we need to hold this part, and we want to pay in 60 seconds. So here we need to use the app to add the card. So now we are grabbing our phone, loading up the Zepp app, as you guys can see. And here we need to go to device and now scroll down until you see device application settings, go to Zepp Pay. And as you guys can see, it's loading. So we want to click add, and here we can enter the card number manually, or we can take a picture. Here, for an example, we will use a Visa card, so it's totally random. I'm not sure if my numbers would go in. So, as you guys can see, this card is not available. But if you enter your card, then you should be able to get that. But if you get not eligible, then you can use the curve. And as you guys can see, we need to download the Curve app, then enter our mobile phone number. I do not have one here, so it'll be a problem. But as you guys can see, it has to be like a bank. So you would need to fill out the form, fill in the details, physical address that is verified by your ID, and then you'll be able to go over and send the card. Because as you guys can see, you can start spending with your Curve card, and you can get this card for 4.99 euros, and it'll be returned to you by Curve after spending 10 euros within the, of course, 14 days from the date of activation. So this is how you guys can use the Curve account. Now, if you are eligible here, you will have to enter the card number, the expiration date, the CVV security code, and of course your name, last name to the owner of the card. And then after you click double tap on your watch and enter the password, because for me it's off wrist, so I cannot do that any other way, you will be able to pay using the Zepp Pay. So it's a bit of a complicated process, because if your card does not meet the requirements, then you have to get another one. But other than that, it's pretty simple. All you do is just fill in your details. So that's it for the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then leave a like, subscription, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Welcome. In front of me I have Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and I'm gonna show you how to enable the phone notifications for this watch on the iPhone. Basically, if you want to receive the notifications from your iPhone on your watch. Before we start, if you want to receive the notifications from your iPhone on your watch needs to be paired with your iPhone via the Zepp application. And once the devices are paired together, we can continue and we can open the Zepp application on the iPhone that is paired with our watch. You know what? Before that, I forgot one thing to mention. So for now, let's close the app. My bad. We need to also check the required permissions. So if we have them allowed or if they're enabled. And to do that, we need to open the settings on our iPhone. So open the settings first. My bad. In settings, go to Bluetooth. And here you will see the list of my devices. And on it, there should be Amazfit Balance 2 XT if your watch is paired with your iPhone. Tap on the info icon next to it. And here you will see this option, share system notifications, and this option needs to be enabled for the notifications to work. Also, it's possible you're missing this option, and if you are, you can close the settings for now. Go to the Zepp application, so open the Zepp application. In the app, you can tap on device, and here at some point you should see pop up about the permissions for the notifications. If you don't see it yet, you can tap on notifications and reminders, then notifications, and here you can enable or disable the notifications. And at some point, like I said before, you will see the pop-up about the permissions. And once you see them, or see the pop-up, allow all of the pop-ups, and then you can close the app for now, go back to the settings, Bluetooth, then tap on the info icon next to your Amazfit Balance 2 XT, and the option should be here now. Make sure it is enabled. And then we can go back again to the Zepp application. I know it's a bit wonky, but we need to enable that option for the notifications to be working. So just make sure it is enabled. Then tap on device, and here tap on notifications and reminders, and then notifications. And now we can customize the settings. And we have option to enable and disable, like, or options to enable and disable, like silence notifications during phone focus mode. So if you have the focus mode enabled on your iPhone, the notifications also will be silenced on your watch if this option is enabled. You can enable and disable specific notification types like incoming SMS, incoming email, and phone apps. And if you enable the phone apps, you will see the list of applications right here, and you can turn on or off the notifications for specific apps. This list is a bit limited, but I believe it will fill in with apps once you receive some notifications from them. So let's say the app is not here on the list, but once you receive the notification from that app, and you have the Zepp application installed and your watch connected to it, then the app will probably appear right here on the list, or on the list rather, and then you can enable it or not enable the notifications for it. Okay, I will enable Discord just to demonstrate that it's working. And now we should be able to receive the notifications. So I'm gonna send myself a notification on Discord, or rather message on Discord, so we can see the notification. Like this. We got the notification on our iPhone. And if you check your watch, it is here. So it is working. And that's how you enable the phone notifications for this watch on the iPhone. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.